Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with my last video of the day. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. And if you want to know the list of the charities that I support and the ministry that I do on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, um, YouTube, TikTok, Getter, Truth Social, Blue Sky. I'm on them all, so you can follow me on any one of those sites. This one here is about Israel report alleges links between the United States anti-Israel groups and Middle East terrorist organizations. The Israeli Ministry of Diaspora Affairs and Combating Anti-Semitism released a report this week alleging links between anti-Israel groups in the United States and terrorist organizations in the Middle East, including fundraising networks that it estimates have funneled more than $250 million to these groups over the past 5 years. The report names 20 organisations, including the American Muslims for Palestine, AMP, the Palestinian Youth Movement, Muslim American Society, Code Pink, Students for Justice in Palestine, Jewish Voice for Peace, and Within Our Lifetime. The report identified AMP as the central organisation within what it describes as a broader network of anti-Israel groups. According to the report, these groups use what appears to be legitimate fundraising platforms to collect money that is then used for activities involving the delegitimization of Israel. It also alleges extensive coordination among organizations to promote activities that go beyond criticism of Israel policies and into what it describes as hate speech, radicalization, and incitement that could lead to violence. Like other organizations, AMP operates through multiple entities with different legal structures. Its AJP Educational Foundation functions as a 501c3 fiscal sponsor, meaning donations are tax deductible, while its AJP Action arm operates as a separate 501c4 organisation focused on political advocacy, for which donations are not tax deductible. The report argues that the two entities' activities are so closely connected that the distinction between them is effectively meaningless, and that neither should retain tax exempt status. The report also alleges that AMP has extensive ties to individuals and organisations connected to the US designated terrorist groups, including Hamas and the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, or the PFLP, in the Gaza Strip. AMP has rejected allegations that it has ties to Hamas or supports the organisation. AMP's lawyer told USA Today in 2024 there have been many allegations and insinuations against American Muslims for Palestine and whether it has connections to Hamas, supports Hamas, or in any way, shape, or form aids Hamas. The answer to all those is simple and clear: no, no, it does not. However, the Israeli report disputes the claims, citing several examples of what it describes as links between AMP officials and Hamas. It states that AMP chairman Osama Abu Ishraid participated in conferences with Hamas officials in Jordan and was associated with the Islamic Association of Palestine, which US courts have ruled was a direct supporter of Hamas. The report also cites other current and former AMP officials whom it says have had similar associations with Hamas and made public statements supporting violence against Israelis and Jews. Beyond AMP, the report highlighted alleged links among other individuals and organizations in the broader network, including the Council on American Islamic Relations, known as CARE, which it says has ties to the US branch of the Muslim Brotherhood, an international movement of which Hamas is an offshoot. Other organisations identified in the report as overlapping with AMP and CARE include the US Campaign for Palestinian Rights and National Students for Justice in Palestine. Diaspora Affairs Minister Amichai Chikli said, "We continue to expose the true face of innocent civil society organisations which in practice support terrorism and incitement against the State of Israel. The era of the double game, where organisations could support terrorism while hiding behind an innocent and civil facade, has come to an end." Avi Cohen Scally, the Director General of Diaspora Affairs, added, "These are disguised humanitarian organisations that promote subversive anti Semitic activity, delegitimization, and incitement to terrorism. We will continue to work to expose the links between innocents of civil organisations and terrorist groups," he added. The Israeli government has distributed the report to members of Congress and civil society organisations and encouraged further discussion with the United States officials. Click here for the link to the report, US based delegitimization groups' activities, and links to terrorism. I will put the link in the description of this video. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.